It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Akasha Brewing project in Australia, and this is a can of their Galaxy Far, Far Away. It's a Galaxy hopped IPA coming in at 6.3% ABV, and it looks like a collaboration with Liquor Emporium. Took me a couple of times to look at that. Somebody said in the comments the other day, it made me laugh. Rolls out of bed, straight into the beer reviews. That made me laugh. I think some of you are like, oh God, okay, you haven't brushed his hair yet, he's on the beer. 6.3% ABV, 375 milliliter can, an Australian independent craft brewer. They have that brewer's stamp on the back. Thank you very much, Mick. Thank you very much to Mick in Australia for sending me the beer. Absolutely wonderful. Sends a big tube of beer, I'd say every quarter, maybe a little bit more, maybe every kind of 2 months, maybe every 3 months, an Australian beer tube will find its way over to the UK, and I'm reviewing the beer, and it's fantastic because the beer's great. I've had so many of these Akasha Project beers now. It feels like my local brewery. So let's get this out into a glass. Oh, and see what we get. The reason why I do my reviews in the morning is I've visited many breweries, and whenever a brewery do their tasting, say they want to taste this week's beer that they brewed, they always do it in the morning. Always do it in the morning. And there's a reason for that. Your brain, even though I'm like slightly like, well, you know, just got out of bed type of thing, your brain is much more switched on. It may not feel that way. It may feel like, you know, oh God, I should be drinking coffee or tea, but your brain is much more switched on to the flavours in the morning. And that's why we do it. Plus I've got the rest of the day to edit the videos and, you know, do that sort of thing. Get them up on YouTube. So we got a 1 to 2 finger white head on the beer. Good levels of slow moving carbonation. It's a slightly hazy, straw coloured beer. Massive fan of Star Wars, and I'm a massive fan of the Galaxy hop, so this should be good. There's no big chunks of sediment in the bottom of the glass. Just an unfiltered beer. Let's get the aroma. Yeah. What did the trainer say in Rocky 6? Rocky Balboa, not Rocky 6, it's Rocky Balboa, and he goes, yeah, let's drop some hurtful bombs. Is that the phrase? Clicks his neck, doesn't he? Let's drop some hurtful bombs. Smells really good. Really, really, really good. Grapefruit, bit of tinned pineapple, bit spicy, bit peppery. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Really good. Really, really, really good beer. Stone the crows. Stone the crows. When I get a beer like this, it tastes so good. I can feel my eyes smiling. My eyes feel like they're going up. Feel my eyes smiling. What a fantastic beer. Stone the Crow, brilliant. It's juicy, it's spiky, hence the Brewdog phrase. I do apologise. Spiky and tropical. You know that on the side of the Brewdog can where it says spiky and tropical on the punk. That is one of the most amazing, on point phrases that you can probably use in a beer, and it's not really used much in the beer reviewing vocabulary. It's not like it's a and it needs to be because it works. Spiky, like it works. This is a spiky beer. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of the flavour. It's so juicy, it's so refreshing and drinkable. It doesn't feel like a 6.3% ABV beer. It doesn't feel, because of course, when you get a beer to 6.3%, you're having to use a bit more malt. And when you put a bit more malt in, which is of course a solid, when you're adding that malt to the beer, it offers up mouthfeel. It's going to offer up mouthfeel because you're adding a solid to the liquid. But they've managed to keep hold of just how refreshing this beer can be. They've managed to hold on, let me rephrase that. They've managed to hold on to an incredibly refreshing beer at 6.3% ABV. A little bit of sweetness to begin with over here, a little bit of bitterness over here. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Oh. Flavour wise, orange peel, a little bit of tangerine, nice bit of bitterness. I'm still a massive fan of these IPAs. I just gotta find a really good one. I just like, I spent too much time drinking supermarket craft beer in the UK. If you're watching in Australia, we had this kind of like massive barrage of craft beers in cans hitting British supermarkets, and it was all exciting at first. It was really exciting at first because it was like, whoa, look at this is great, and you know, craft. But then, like anything that goes into a supermarket, the quality soon falls away, and by the end, because I think it's the end now, I don't think craft beer in a supermarket has much legs left. I don't think there's legs left in it. I think people have, like myself, have just fallen away with the interest of it. As soon as they started lowering the quality of the beer, people stopped kind of, well, I stopped buying it, certainly. And I just couldn't stand it in the end. I couldn't stand that. Like, it was like all the breweries that went into the supermarkets, it's like they all offered up the same recipe, and they all brewed the same blooming beer, but put different things on the can, different names and from different breweries, but it all tasted the blooming same. And it hurt my love affair with IPA. It really did. But when you stand here and drink great beer like this, it's not long before the love affair comes sweeping back, you know? Maybe the love of your life has decided to put on a push-up bra and put some eyeliner on and a bit of lipstick, and you're like, oh yeah, I still feel that, you know? It's that sort of thing. Aroma, really good. Look, Really good. Taste. Really good. I like that enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.